What's up, everyone? Germ here. Chris German, co-founder, co-owner, Gatekeeper Media. And I felt like hopping on live today and doing some editing. And you guys can hang out. I'm going to put on some music and vibe here as we edit some Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour coverage. Getting ready to put that coverage out. But yeah, I figured this is something that's been on my radar for a while. So I figured why not? Beginning of September. Had some editing to do, so let's do it. So I'm going to put on some music. And we're going to play that, John, in the background. Let me know if that's too loud, if you can't hear me or anything. But yeah, let's get started. So I got to do round one of Skåne Open. Hey Z-Pax, what's up, man? Trying something new here. We're going to do some editing so you can get some coverage on the slower end. You see what it looks like to actually make it happen. All right, let's do this. Skåne Open. Alright, let's import this footage. But yeah, I basically just want this to be an environment for me to just hang out. I got to do this anyway, so why not hang out with some people who may be interested? Because why not? I feel like we've been making covers so long, I've never really shown. Z-Pax, how long does it take to make an episode? I would say, so for me to edit this coverage here, this is 18 holes, so one round. If I'm hustling an hour and a half, if I take my time, it could take 2 to 3 hours, depending kind of how I'm going at it. When we were doing the Pro Tour stuff and doing the next day, we were getting the coverage out really quickly. I mean, from start to finish, it was 12 hours once they did commentary and would get it exported. So, I mean, with that, I was editing as fast as I can. So it's like an hour and a half. It takes longer than you think. And there's probably quicker ways to do it overall. I mean, it's like what I'm doing right now is I'm syncing our cameras. So with their time code, let's make sure those are good. Yeah, those are good. So they're synced with time code, so they have a running time code going on, and basically in Premiere you can manually set up multiple cameras as if you were doing like a studio shoot or something. And what I'm doing is basically just linking that up real quick. So what I'm doing right now is actually adding labels to them so that the program knows the difference. So I do like an A. Oop. Do that again. All right. So you can see right there the label. We got A and B. That's basically just setting cameras 1 and 2. If you have more, you set up more. And this is a little different than how like Jomez or other companies do it. I would say it's probably split. But Jomez has like hardware that basically, it's called like jamming the time code. It kind of puts whatever has that hardware on it into a project basically. And everything's already synced up. So you don't have to do this, but I mean, let's be real here. This doesn't take that long. So like, I'm not going to spend a lot of money when I could just do it manually. You gotta make sure you label that, John, too. It's important. All right, so I may have screwed up and not all the footage was in there. shit. This was like my biggest fear. So I downloaded it last night, and I wanted to get a head start, but I think I'm missing a couple clips. So I might have to do this again. It's 45 on the B cam. Damn, that would suck. I may have shot the load too early here, guys. I don't have all the footage. The reason I could tell is you could see I'm like missing this part. It should be filled all the way because both cameras are running. So that was me just assuming it was all there. All right, let's double check. So 84 on that, John. All right. 45. So 46 to 71. Yeah, shit. 46 to 71. Oh, no. Damn, I fucked up, guys. I am a wreck right now. How many cameras used? This is only 2 cameras. So this is coverage for the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour. We signed a 3-year contract with them where we were going to be producing all of their coverage for all 7 of their events, 2024, 25, 26. And Derek and I went out to Sweden and actually went to the first event, and we trained their cameraman and showed them kind of the gatekeeper secrets on how it makes it kind of look like our coverage. From Sweden, nice. Yeah, we were down in Malmö, and then went up the coast maybe like an hour, and Valhall Open, I believe, was the event that we went to. All right, let's make sure we could download this. Damn, I am a wreck right now, guys. I am so pissed. I wanted to start. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. 71 to, what did I say, 46. All right, let's try that. Yeah, Z-Pack Sweden's dope, man. That was one of the coolest international trips I've ever been on. It was the first time I went somewhere that, I mean, obviously everyone there speaks English, but like where English wasn't the first language. Haven't been to like Australia, Canada, UK, stuff like that. So it was really cool to see that. And you guys have the best damn breakfast I've ever had. All right, I'm gonna just probably get started. This is gonna go in the back. It's gonna add a little bit extra work on the back end, but that's all good. We're gonna do it. Just get started, make sure we got what we need to get. All right, cool. So the first thing I usually do here is find a syncing point. It's looking like it's going to be my sync point. So I've always taught people, never sync by audio. You always have to sync by a visual when you're manually syncing. So even though these are time code, a running time code, and they're synced, like I was saying, with camera labels and everything, sometimes they're off by a couple frames. So just to make sure it's all right. Just got back from the ads. Thanks for hanging through those ads, man. That's what keeps us going. And yeah, I would say Twitch may be pretty hard with the ads sometimes, but we do see some of that, and it does help make this sort of stuff happen. So appreciate that. But what I was just mentioning is I was syncing it, and basically you want to sync by visual, not audio. So I'm like finding where that disc is hitting. And I want to do that because the cameras are in different spots, so sound travels differently than speed of light. So visually, they're going to be basically perfectly sunk because speed of light, that's what we're seeing. Sound being a little slower if someone's a little farther away from the basket. Like this is a good example here where you're going to hear the chains from the first person more than the second because of how far away we are, and it's going to create like a weird, like it might not sound like it's synced up, but as long as it's good visually, then it's good. So you saw that was just a couple off, so I just made sure that was synced up. Now we're good. We're gonna get started.
Ingen spons längre.
Almar, saw him at the Worlds. He is going to be a force to reckon with, man. This kid is so good.
Då var det dags. Då var det dags att släppa ut Feature Card i MPO. Och först ut på 10 representerar Eksjö Frisbeegolf, sponsrad av Nordic Disc Golf, Gustav Dahlén.
Yeah.
Frisbeegolf.
Hearing the music that comes from some of the players is literally so funny. Some of it's sick. Some of it's music I never heard of, but it's funny when I hear US songs played over there.
Representerar Eksjö Frisbeegolf, sponsrad av Nordic Disc Golf, Gustav Dahlén.
So I'm gonna actually drop this audio here. And the reason I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna let's like set another one here, and then here, here. Doing that because I want to drop this audio because it actually messes up our YouTube monetization. So that it's cool that they play music for the people that are there and teeing off, but that's kind of like a back end thing. You gotta hit some of the songs they play are like super popular songs, so it's kind of hard to get the the license for those. So that's fine though. We mute it. It's all good. It's gonna have commentary over it. I'm pretty sure Gustav won Pro Tour last year. All right, so what I did right there, I just made a cut on both layers, and that's kind of what makes the workflow move pretty quick. I call it a big cut.
Nästa parti, han representerar Spindisk FK.
Let's just... All right, we're going to get creative here. Do something like this.
Nästa parti, han representerar Spindisk FK, sponsrad av Heatland Disc Golf, Simon Nilsson.
Wow, that was pretty good, actually. Right before that goes away. All right, now we're gonna do something like this, and then I could probably even just pull this up to 0.
Nästa parti, han representerar IK Ymer Frisbee, sponsrad av Innovadisc och Heatland Disc Golf, Dennis Augustsson.
Denka. I just love that these lefties coming out of Sweden are so damn good. I love Denka's game. Him and Halmar. Let's just do one more.
Vetlanda Super T. Han representerar Vetlanda discgolf, sponsrad av Latitude 64, Hjalmar Fredriksson.
So on this first one here, I always show their full routine because it's got like the introductions and whatnot. Like I always want to keep that in. And we're off. And now we're getting into the nitty gritty. Now it's all about trimming the fat. As soon as you get through that first part, that's all you want to do. It's just unnecessary movements and trim the BS. Show highlights when they come. One second. I just gotta... Sick. All right. We're putting out a final round of CCR today. So CCR Open is basically a hidden gem in Michigan. Holt, Michigan. And those courses are dope. Renegades and River's Edge are both very good complementary courses. And I mean, I'm an AM player, so I'm not the greatest, and I can have fun there. That's why I love those courses. But challenging enough. So a lot of the times, I don't even watch this stuff, man. I just... scrubbing. Just keep it on this angle, because that angle doesn't do us any good. Z-Pack, it's a little bit of both. We do have a couple other people that do the graphics. For the commentary for this one specifically, we have Derek, the other co-founder, and Fritjof, one of the players over there in Sweden. And Derek and Fried have been killing it. So they do the commentary. And then on this one, I would say I have someone else who helps with the graphics. But every project's kind of different. Like there's other projects where I see through the entire project. I'll do the second and third steps as well. Damn, that is such a bad kick. Brutal. Yeah, but not a big team. 3 people, 4 people. We scaled back since not doing the Pro Tour and touring. All right. Yo, I am tripping right now. Is that not... Is homie on a different hole? Bro. That's not good. Hope he gets through. Yo, what is going on right now? Am I even like editing the same covers? I mean, there's... Yo, they got the short baskets in still? There's no way. Yo, bro, get out of here. Get out of here. All right, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We a small stream. We need to monetize or moderation. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see the short pins still in. That threw me off. Yeah, I don't think I played this course. I think I played Lund. So I think I played Lundeparken. Those chains are tripping. Making a trip. It's sloppy here. I need to get through this first hole. Oh, you know what? I didn't hit ban. Thanks, Pax. Hit the wrong button. There we go. I don't really like either of these angles. I will say, Swedes like to play quick. So I could probably do something like this. Just pull this out a little bit. Maybe do something like that. If homeboy got the angle. Nope. Alright. We're just going to go all the way back to what we just did. You got to take a look at a couple different angles. You never know which one's better. So again, the goal is to like not have these shaky camera movements. Like I don't love that that's moving while he's putting, so we're probably gonna keep it on this one. Homeboy probably got it. Yeah. See, like this is way more appealing than like seeing him zoom in and whatnot. excuse me, the program's loud, like the actual chains being hit and whatnot. We could turn that down. Is that better? Sweet. Appreciate that. First time kinks, you know? I didn't even think about that. I was thinking of the music being too loud. That does make sense. These would be max volume. So I always like to let it play out a little bit. We usually want to keep it on the basket there, but Jesper's able to do that. Jesper does that a lot. I don't mind it. Let me track the person. But yeah, I usually let those putts so it's kind of a little slow in the beginning. You speed it up, and then near the green, it kind of slows it down again. And I think that's just always been the way that we've edited. And I think we've had probably the best pacing out of all the media companies, I think. Bro. That was sick. Let's see if anyone gets closer, because I'm about to make a highlight. And it's not good enough. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think we should put in 2 highlights. Why not? All right. So we putting in a replay. If I had a bigger team, I'd put a shot tracer. Damn. That was sick. I think that was worth the shot. Not the best effort. Yeah, I set a shot tracer. That basically like the follow flight that Jomez does, where it tracks the flight of the disc. I've always liked that, and I think it's a really cool feature. It just adds so much time to like do it in the program. Like they have like programs that can kind of do it, but yeah, basically the follow flight.
Ja.
All right, this is definitely going to be another highlight. Oh, he was low too. 2 different ways to get there. That was sick. Oh yeah. It's nice when I could just do cuts without even like having to watch it. Like I just landed right on the cut there. It's like a bonus for an editor. Yeah, I would like to do more of those features. It's tough with this one because this is technically like a next day product. Because like we just got the footage. But like on like bigger project or like projects that take longer to finish up, I should definitely add those in because yes, it takes a while, but I think it really elevates the coverage if you add 1 or 2 of those in on the really good shots. Welcome anyone who's just joined. This is Germ, co-founder, co-owner, gatekeeper, doing some editing, some Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour coverage. Just vibing, man, hanging out. Hope to do more of this sort of stuff. This is a pretty big putt. Is this gonna have to be a rewind? We'll see. Yeah, there probably is AI for that now. I mean, AI wasn't really big when we first started doing those, so I haven't even took the time to look into it. But we definitely are pro AI here at Gatekeeper. We use that for a lot of our stuff. I think AI is going to be a really big step for businesses. And I think using it as a tool is very important. And I think the people that don't use it as a tool are going to get left behind. And I think properly knowing how to prompt AI is, I mean, we're already seeing it. Those are going to be roles for businesses. Like, yeah, we've definitely looked into AI packs. I've looked into like straight up editors for AI because you would think that you can teach a program to be able to edit disc golf coverage. As you've seen these first couple holes, it's kind of it's the same thing over and over again. Like there's a little bit of nuance to it, but I mean, when you look at the projects, they're gonna all look just about the same. So like teaching it when to make the cut, when to get rid of like the shakiness of the camera, like that's the stuff I'm into. Is like when we figure out how to do that so that like it could be like edited in real time based off of like a live stream and stuff would be sick. And it's like I know broadcasting for major sports are definitely getting there. And like the Olympics broadcasts were really cool. There were some pretty inspiring things to watch from the broadcast. Hell yeah, man. Sit back and relax with a whiskey. Who says I'm not doing that already? Nah, it's too early here. It's not nighttime yet. You guys, it's probably getting dark there now. Some whiskey with my lunch. Ooh, I feel like that's OB. That is OB. Are those rocks with like things on? I thought that was a damn alligator or something in there. What is that? That's OB. So it's important to mark that OB. So you see, like I've been putting a couple different colors on things, and it's just part of a key that we have. Just helps the person once you hand off the project kind of know where the highlights and bad shots and shit like that. I don't know. Oh, no. That's another OB. It's a tough hole. All right, Mr. Ambidextrous is up. Yeah, Pax, it's pretty funny. Like I mentioned earlier, I went to Australia, and I was so afraid of the animals there. Like, being at the disc golf course, and, like, and the mosquitoes, like, the snakes. And it's funny because you talk to an Aussie, and they're like, oh, America's got the scarier animals. Like, I'm afraid to go to America. But I didn't get that fear in Sweden. Like, I don't know if I have to go way up north maybe into the mountains or whatnot, but maybe I'll see a mountain lion. But I didn't get that same fear that I got in Australia, because Australia just has that stigma of, because everything's there to, like, kill you or it's poisonous. Like, no lie, we were in Brisbane, and there's, like, so many spider webs on, like, the side of the roads and, like, in the bushes and whatnot, and, like, crazy ass spiders, like, really big spiders, really nice webs. And for some reason there was, like, this big draft of wind that came through, and it literally was raining spiders. It was the most haunting thing I've ever seen. Literally, oh man, I can't even think about it. Like, literally, like, little spiders and, like, webs, like, kind of, like, falling and landing on you. Yeah, that was probably one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. And is that OB2? Hey, Pax. That's what I'm saying, dude. Hey, I appreciate the sub, man. That means a lot. And you also gifted a sub to Illy. Thanks, dude. That means a lot. That really helps out making these streams happen. And then plus now you don't have to watch the ads. I don't know if that's I mean, it's obviously part of Twitch's model, but yeah, those subs are big, dude. I appreciate it. If you have Amazon Prime or anything, you do get a free sub as well. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I don't know if you've ever seen, but on Wednesday nights, 7 p.m., we do a Disc Golf Valley stream with me, Derek, and our buddy Menti from That Comic Podcast. So check that out if you ever play Disc Golf Valley. It's kind of a neat concept. He's never played disc golf before, and we basically are trying to, like, teach him how to get better via Disc Golf Valley and seeing if it will translate into the real world. Oh, that is... Please be in. Damn. I think that we might be 4 for 4 on OBs on this one. That's how you found out about us? That's cool. Or that we had a Twitch channel? That's cool. We also do, like, we try to do, like, a 24/7 stream of all of our old coverage. Because I think that's something that's, like, kind of lacking is, the Disc Golf Valley ads, yeah. We have a cool partnership with them with that. But yeah, shit, what was I saying? I lost it. Oh, yeah, we do a 24-hour stream and are trying to pump a lot more content into that, but as well as just like kind of start these little shows so that we have more things going on in terms of like shows. Like why can't I do this once or twice a week? And then we have other things that we're wanting to do, like look at card packs or other disc golf. So like kind of like think of it more of like an actual channel that would be like on TV, and like there's always going to be something on and it will play our coverage, and then on these specific time blocks we basically go to something else and try to do stuff like that and then leak it over to our YouTube. But I love Twitch. I've always wanted to do stuff on Twitch. I mean, I've watched people on Twitch for years. So to do it, it's a dream come true, right? Alright, so Halmar's lucky ass was safe after skipping, and then these guys. So 3 for 4, not as bad as I thought. Oh. What? Oh, that was the John that I synced it to. I feel like I'm just gonna let this play out. Does he hit the chains too? Just like a quick little cut there. That ain't gonna hurt no one. Bam. Oops. Oh, that was brutal. All right, good there. Make sure y'all save. Man, that is a tight ass gap right there. Yo, these other baskets are fucking me up. Oh, there's good audio here, so it's probably a park job or something. We got something. Hits the line. Big dog. Oh, that was sick. I didn't even know there was OB over there. Pax, this is my full-time job. Since COVID, so 2020, I quit my job and went full-time. Derek was already full-time maybe 6 months before that. And we've been full-time ever since. This is actually one of the longest jobs I've ever had. Going on 4 years now. So I always laugh about that. This is the business that I created and work for myself is the longest job I've had. So I'm stoked about that. But yeah, I mean, full time. I feel like he almost aced the wrong basket. Toured full time for most of those years. So 2020 all the way to this year, basically 2023. So that's 4 years of touring. Luckily, no more touring. Well, I mean, still travel, but it's not gone for 40 weeks out of the year. I may only be gone for 20 or 10. And that's been very nice. Because I've actually been enjoying being home and working for myself full time from home instead of on the road.
Oh.
But yeah, man, full time. I love it. Being able to say that I work within the disc golf industry full time is a dream come true. And I mean, luckily partnerships like with the Swedish Pro Tour are reasons why we're able to do that. And I love editing and I love sports and I put them together and I have a passion. And I think that's like the biggest thing is finding what you're passionate about. Because I've been very passionate for video, making videos, and sports, and then the two of them kind of blended together. Because that was video before disc golf, but I mean, I've always been a sports guy, so. Yeah, I would say it definitely, it's still growing. I would say the sport is still growing, especially over in Europe. I think it's slowed down. There was definitely that big spike. And I think it created a lot of disc golf businesses, and they then went off those projections thinking that like that 2020, 2021 boom was enough of like a sustainable business. And unfortunately, I think we've been seeing a lot of businesses go out of business, not even in disc golf, but because of things kind of coming back down to earth. And it's definitely, I don't want to say it's plateauing. I still think it's growing, but I just think people didn't plan properly through those years. They kind of thought that it was going to stay like that, and I think that's one thing that us here at Gatekeeper were really strict about was like making sure we didn't spend too much and do too much. Like, we're very frugal people, so we were never out there to spend all this money, even though the money was coming in, and then basically creating a business off of that expenditure. It's not a good idea. And I mean, we learned that touring is expensive. I mean, with inflation in America, it just did not make sense to be out on the road spending all this money on a team when all we're doing is breaking even at that point. And it's like, while we weren't necessarily losing money, if things are only going to get more expensive and the landscape's going to continue to change, then being out on the road isn't the play. Just like, I think, same with like a brick and mortar or a retail store. That's a very hard business to be in because you have a lot of overhead. Similar to like kind of what we had with touring. Oh, that's not good. I don't really love... yeah, we're going to keep that. I don't... This is like one of those times where I just think this is the better angle, even though it's kind of jarring and moves around. in the grand scheme of things, not the end of the world. So it's like I'm going to keep that shot. So I like this angle, seeing it get caught up. Plus, looks like he gets kind of pissed at the end. Says something. Packs I do play. Not a lot. I would say over the years, I definitely did not compete a lot, being on the road. I've competed in a couple tournaments this year. I'm sponsored by Thought Space Athletics. So I made sure to get out and rep them locally once I was home and not on the road. When I was on the road, there was, yes, throwing, but no competitive play. Where now at home, I definitely do a lot more competitive play, but I probably don't play as much. Only because I have other hobbies and things that I fill my time with. But yeah, I play MA2, MA3. I don't like playing MA3. I think the division here in America is pretty gross. I think a lot of people bag in MA3 to get wins. So at that point, I might as well just play with the better competition in 2. So I play MA2. Yeah, I definitely played a lot more when we were touring, because, like, how are you not going to play these, like, amazing Pro Tour courses or, like, the best course in the area when you have the opportunity to go across the world and play some of the best courses in the world? So we always made sure to at least get, like, 9 holes in, full round if we could. What about you, Pax? You play? I'm sure you play, but what division do you play? Have you ever played any of these Pro Tour events? There we go. That's what we want. Yeah, I hear you, man. I feel like I should be better based off of how long I've been playing and the knowledge I have. But still, I'm not that great either. I've always looked at it more as like a hobby, and I've always wanted to try to, especially now, try to keep it as a hobby, even though it's like my job. To just look at it that way. Like, the competitive scene's fun, but then you start falling into like the taking it too serious realm, and I'm not a big fan of people who take it a little too serious. I think people need to have fun, because that's usually how you find the game, is someone showed it to you or you saw it and you wanted to have fun, so you played it. He wanted to be outside. I think a lot of that gets lost on the Pro Tour and whatnot. And even just like on like a local level, I think people just try too hard.
Ja, det har ni stannat där.
All right, we're vibing now. You know, Danka definitely has the gnarliest forehands I know. As I say that, he throws an OB, but man, I'm a lefty as well, so seeing a lefty carve up these fairways is sick. Damn, so Dennis crushed his that he went OB left. Sometimes I play with the pros. I wouldn't say it's like often because we're usually busy and then they're busy or they're resting, or like if we're filming something of theirs, like pre-content or anything that kind of takes up the time. But I mean, I've definitely played some rounds with some pros. I would say my biggest one was playing with James Conrad local, the winner before he went to MVP. So he was already with MVP, but no one knew. So I played a casual round with him, Derek, Fish, a couple other people, I think. And it was really cool because it was before he was with MVP. And so like we had this hush-hush and stuff. But that ended up being the year that he won Worlds, because he won Worlds the first year with MVP. And it was cool to play a casual round with him behind cameras, behind spotlight, and like having him say like that's a good shot and whatnot. Like hearing that from James, and then his ass winning Worlds, it was so sick. That's probably the best round I've ever had in terms of like playing with a pro and the memory. That's a sick shot. Yeah, that was the year he won Worlds with that last throw that when basically everyone saw it. They like put disc golf on the map for a little there. The holy shot, as some people like to call it. But yeah, I saw that. If you look at old coverage of that, you'll always see a sea of purple. Just know that that sea of purple is Gatekeeper Media. And we had a front row seat to that going in. I actually filmed it, so I actually saw it. It was like, I like saw it coming in via the camera, and then I like took my eyes off the camera because like I was like, there's no way this is going in, because it looked like it was about to go in. And so I got to see it with my own eyes, luckily. But I was filming when it happened, so I was like in the zone. So like once it happened, I was like, oh, I need to get the shot. This is so important. Like, did I even hit record? And I feel like that's definitely like a filmmaker's fear. It's like anytime something crazy happens, and like I've seen some crazy shit, initially, as soon as it happens, freak out and say, oh my God, I didn't hit record. Or like the worst fear then comes in, like, oh, I don't have the shot. I just missed it. Yeah, imagine not recording. Yeah. It is brutal. It doesn't happen very often, but that's definitely the first fear. And then you see that you're still recording, and then you're like, oh, well. And then you kind of collect yourself. But that's always like the initial first moment it happens. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't hit record. And then I check myself, and then it's usually good. But any filmmaker will tell you that is literally the first thing they look at the moment something big happens, is they look at that camera and make sure they hit record and that they're recording. Man, I have goosebumps just thinking about that shot, man. That shot by James is... So I grew up in Philly, right outside of Philly, but like Philly's my home. Rep Philly sports teams and everything. Gone to their sporting events my whole life, and like everyone knows Philadelphia sports fans to be a little wild. And I've seen some really cool moments in sports, both with my own eyes and on TV. And like that moment with James, like there was just something in the air. Like that truly was one of the greatest sports moments I've ever been a part of. And being able to be there was like next level. And mind you, this is the last day of Worlds. I didn't think I slept for 2 weeks by this point. I was so damn tired. Like we did so much. That was one of the hardest I've ever worked in terms of like putting out coverage, was for 2021 Worlds. So we filmed a bunch of content ahead of time, put out coverage the week before, which was Utah State's. That was next day coverage, into a week of Worlds prep coverage, into the actual week of Worlds. By the end of that, dude, I was so fried. That might have been probably the most unhealthy I was in terms of like mental health and sleep. But that moment, I will never forget that moment, no matter how sleep deprived I was. But yeah, that was definitely the hardest I've ever worked, was 2021 Worlds. So we had the collab with Jomez going on, so we had to make sure they had their footage, and there was just a lot of moving parts. Big team. We got the ace from James that like threw a rail in there. We're like, oh geez, now we gotta put out this ace. But yeah, it's those moments that make memories. Also build a lot of character and grit. Because like disc golf's like its own little thing, and it's like very niche. Things might be done untraditional in terms of like other industries, like video. But I feel like just being on the road and like putting out that product next day, I just think has built so much mental, physical resilience, but as well as like editing resilience, if that even makes sense. And I just feel like I could go into any job after this and it'd be a pretty smooth walk in terms of editing. Because start to finish, 12 hours. It's very tricky. Oh, that's parked.
Ja, det är väldigt vackert.
Oh my god. I mean, how do I not make that the replay? I was about to make the other shot the replay, but that was sick. Let's see. Did we get those other clips? We did. Nice. Yo, that was wild, man. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. Yeah, that was... Gustav almost pulled that in, bro. Oh, jeez. Damn.
Oh, den är lång som satan.
Oh, miss it. Oh. I think he's gonna be
Oj,
safe.
oj.
Nej, men parkera.
Så jävla tur alltså.
What? I don't know if that's OB. We're gonna see in a second. Homeboy catches some cabbage and is the closest under the pin. It's funny. I think he's going right at it. There. It's hard to say. Probably. Damn. Okay, it looks like he's safe. That was just for the circle's edge, so the 10-meter mark. Yeah, he's all right. I was gonna say that's brutal if he went OB there. That would have been terrible break. That right there, though, is a terrible break. High right side.
Ja, tar vi.
Wild stuff there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we're a third of the way through. It's been about an hour, so we're going slow. We're chilling. But we are making progress here. I might hop off the stream for a little after this hole so that I can have lunch with my wife. But I'm having a blast. I'm probably going to jump back on and finish it up. Speaking of my wife, there she is right now. Hello. I'm live on Twitch. I'm about to come downstairs. All right, Pax, I'm going to hop off for a little. She just got home. I'm about to eat some lunch. But that was the first 6 holes of Skåne. I'll probably be hopping back on maybe in like an hour or two to finish up the rest of this editing here, because I gotta sync the other freaking clips and whatnot. So I'll probably do that on the back end, and then hop back in the stream and finish out these 12 holes. Yeah, and keep chilling. So I appreciate you, Z-Pax, for hanging out, man. I appreciate the sub as well as the gifted sub. And hopefully I see you on later. For everyone else here, my name's Germ. You can find me, Chris Germ, on Instagram. But yeah, I'll be back for the next one. See you in a little, guys. All right, we are back after our lunch break. So I wanted to jump back into it and see out this edit here. My name is Germ, co-founder, co-owner of Gatekeeper Media, and I have been editing disc golf coverage for 7 years now. So I like to think I know a thing or two. It's also fun to watch these amazing courses. I am editing the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour stuff. We are at the Skåne Open, and I am leaving off where I was. I finished through 6. My wife came home, had lunch. I took a break for a minute, and we are back in it. So I'm vibing. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Remember, if you don't like the ads, one, it's what keeps the stream going. This is the first one. But also, if you don't like the ads and you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free once a month using Amazon Prime. That gets rid of the ads. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, welcome. I am editing the Skåne Open. We have commentary tomorrow. This event just happened. I am editing the first round. We have commentary tomorrow with Derek and Freet. And basically just got to get her done. So figured I showcase some of the editing. Almar. So dang good. I know Jesper didn't see that because I didn't see that. All right. Sometimes you just got to know off instinct. Just trust that you know the flight of the disc. And that even though you don't see it, you still move as if you know where the flight is going and having the knowledge of the flight of the disc. I think that's like a cool part of the filmmaking aspect is when you lose it, adapting to the situation to make sure you still catch the shot. And a lot of the times you catch it better than you think. These trees are beautiful. That was a good shot. We got Denka. So Lefty's dream right here. Early right or perfect? Perfect. Nice. I feel like Dallin has been playing pretty well, and he's still bottom of the box. Oh, this looks good. Nice. Damn, I thought he made that. We don't want that. We don't want to hear ya. Works for me. One camera angle's all we got. Jesper's done a very good job of navigating the green and keeping steady shots. It's good to see. Yeah, that was almost fucking great though, dude. That's fine. You could like really get in the groove, which is nice. And it's also the type of editing that you can listen to music. I think that's pretty big because a lot of the times you can't listen to music when you edit. I don't even know if you guys can hear the music right now. Let's redo that. There we go. Maybe that's why no one was watching. We didn't have no music going. All right. Well, now I know. We learned something new. Look at that. As soon as the music comes on, people be coming in. That's funny. Welcome, welcome. Just editing some Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour coverage. Just vibing out, chilling. Hey, center cut fairway. So keep it moving. Good old lefty Fredrickson here. You know, watching Almar at Worlds was pretty dope because there was a couple holes that we just hung out and filmed trying to get an ace, and I think both of them he had like the best shot on out of like the field. So this kid has got the skill to do it, man. He's so good. Let's keep that in there. I don't normally do that, especially not with reaction, but why not? Not a bad run. That was pretty good. Like straight up having like a first hand experience, not to these ones, but some of the best shots that the sport has seen in a while. He's really sick. Something I am very, very grateful for. This John's a little different because I wasn't there. I don't know the place, but there's still some pretty amazing moments. Need another ace. Or at least ace run or something. Let's do something like that. Let's get a little creative with it. Why not? Change it up, you know? So let's be real, a damn robot could edit this if you told it to. I think it's the first track that I've played that has lyrics as well. Oh, Dennis. I think that one stung. Shit, you never want to see it. See it again. Oh. Oh, one more time. Oh, shit. That's way too far. There you are. That was brutal. Here it is. Fuck. Made him drop his mini and everything. I think he made that. Ooh. That was close. Oh, you know what? I feel like y'all are... Oh, man. There y'all go. You couldn't even be watching what I was doing. All right, we're learning. We're learning. I had to recapture something on my end to refresh it, and I didn't do that. And then I looked up and noticed there was nothing going on. So, damn, I've been sitting here for fucking 15 minutes on a frozen screen talking bullshit. My bad, y'all. We learning. That part's not fun. Well, to everyone else that's gonna come in here and stay in here, welcome. This is your man Germ, editing some sweet Swedish disc golf coverage. Fuck, that was close. I think that's enough for 2. Why not? Now that we freaking got the stream working properly.
Damn.
That was whack. Been sitting here, not showcasing what I'm doing. That was a good shot. And was that Halmar? No. But here he is throwing righty forehand. So this one's interesting because he goes righty forehand and lefty backhand. And while they are different, they are the same. Damn, I feel like a dum-dum about that thing. That's all good. We learning. It's the first time we've done this. Oh, Dennis. It's a good bounce back after that last one. That was a tough break, my man. Ah. That's a no for me, dog. I don't want that. You know what? I'm about to check to make sure that bop, bop, bop Make sure my own freaking mic audio is coming through the stream.
Det var den som din Vad fick du se den? Ja.
Där ligger Igor då.
Ja, gör det.
Nice. Oh, we're grooving. It's probably like hole 9.
Okej, jag på höger hela vägen.
It's too turnt.
Ja, det blåser så. Lite så. Ja. Vad är det? Vad är det?
All right, let's go lefty.
Oj.
Oh no.
Nej, jag tappade den.
Igenom.
Oh jeez.
Nej, vad dåligt. Hade du kastat lite högre hade det varit perfekt ju. Vad dåligt. Hade du kastat lite högre hade det varit perfekt ju. Usch.
Oh, that's not it. Yo, Pax, what's happening? Good to see you back. I've edited a couple holes since the last time you were here, but you didn't miss much. I actually messed up pretty bad and didn't refresh my stream, so it was actually stuck on like a frame, and I was sitting here editing a couple holes, and I just realized.
Ja, men den är ju förvärvad.
So I thought that was funny.
Ja, okej.
Damn, that was a crash.
Nästan cirkeln.
Fan, vi måste
Not so much unlucky as more negligence. Just inexperience with streaming. I don't know, I had to refresh the stream. But now we're moving. We're moving a little quicker than we were earlier.
Ja, tackar.
Stop that. All right, 1 second. I need to download. There we go. I need to download CCR because that is going out. So I need to download that and then upload it. It's a cool collaboration we have with Heiser Media. So if you're unfamiliar with Heiser Media, go check them out. They are doing an A-tier coverage split with us, where front 9 of all of the coverage is on our channel and the back 9 is on theirs. But Dave has been hustling out there. So big shout out to him. Ooh, that's pretty close. It's probably a little longer than it needed to be. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, you can see by the waveform that this is going to be a big putt. I guess we should do a rewind. Alright, let's make a gatekeeper rewind here. Alright, so I know I'm going to make a rewind, so I'm going to do something like this. Makes it beautiful. Walks it out. And boom, probably right there. Make another cut. Copy this. Paste it. Whoa, not that. Copy this, paste it. 450, make it go backwards. Unlink. Get rid of. Bring in the other angle. Over here. Nest. Rewind whole. We'll say rewind 1. Go into this nested sequence, change this to 25 FPS, slow it down to 50%, throw that up there, pull that out, unlink it, get rid of the sound, pull this in, and then boom. All right. There's your rewind. Oops. Did I fuck up? I might have fucked up. Oh, I did it backwards, but I'm so used to the bottom one being that's funny. I'm used to the bottom one being like throw cam. Cam 1, and usually that's the one that's over the shoulder, and B cam's usually the one facing, so I just did it backwards. That's fine. We'll just do it this way. Makes the putt, and boom. I'm gonna start zooming. Something like that. Add a crossfade. Whoa, no. Alright, that's as far as it's going to go. Usually want to see that out, but that'll work. Anytime I can make a rewind from someone else's coverage that we taught, like, didn't even tell them specifically how to shoot or make rewinds, but it's always nice. It means they're making good camera moves. I just needed like an extra second on the back end. He would have got to the next one just fine. And I think that's like one of the biggest things. Oh, that took a pretty bad roll. Damn, homie. That's a tester. Oh, the wheels are off. Alright, I don't love that angle. So let's just go back to good old camera 1. Yeah. That'll be fine. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we're through 10. Sick. Whoa. I hope this is a nice little flippy backhand from Almar. Almar throws such a good turnover shot. Gets caught up.
Okej. Kändes inte så eller något.
Damn. Oh, Dennis is going backhand as well. Sick. Ooh. Wow. I guess that I don't know if that's better than hitting that tree. I can't believe he didn't hit that tree. What do we got here? Pitch out. Yep. Oh, is that the first one, I think? That one was pretty bad kick to the left. Yep. Yeah, I think down the line I'll probably do more of these because I think they're fun. Get a different view of the coverage. Maybe one day I will show more of the graphics and the back end stuff. Because that stuff's a little boring. It's very tedious. Also, don't want to give away the secret sauce. Just like optimization and things like that. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. I think this is going to be...
Nej.
Boy. Deep hyzer. I didn't know it was that far up to the right. I also think it's crazy how different it is on camera to in person. Like I remember early on seeing all these courses, not these ones, but like on the Pro Tour. And then I see it in person and it looks way different. I mean, even on the Swedish ones, when I went to Lundiparken, that course looked nothing like what I thought. Same with like De La Viega. The ones down in Charlotte. Damn near almost every course. Just camera only does so much. Welcome to anyone that just joined. This is Germ, co-owner, gatekeeper, and we're just editing some Swedish coverage and chilling out.
då.
Get it. It's fun editing this stuff because I haven't seen it. So it's a little different where like on the Pro Tour stuff or other things that are more local, like when you film it and then you also edit it, it's one, it can be a little boring because you already know everything. Two, it makes it faster because you know where everything should be cut, where this is a little slower, but it's stuff I never saw before, so then it has better moments. It's new for me for the first time when in editing. So I always find that to be a little interesting. Yeah, I have a couple other things I need to film a little later as well. And I have to see out this project and another one. And we have that downloading. We're putting out some more coverage. So busy, busy, busy. May not feel it or seem it sometimes, but we are busy, busy, busy. Bro, this is another rewind. All right. We're going to do this one the right way. All right. Let's make a rewind real quick. So I'm basically going right to the point where it's going to rewind to, where it's going to cut to the other angle. Something like that. And we're going to make a cut. All right, let's do this the right way this time. And then I just reverse it. Unlink it. Get rid of that sound because you don't want... I don't know, maybe you do want that, but my ass don't want that. And we're going to bring this in. We're going to nest it, which is basically a pre-composition. It's putting a sequence inside of a sequence. And then I'm going to go here and change this. It's funny. I watched a YouTube video probably like 15 years ago, and it like taught me how to like rewind or how to like fake slow-mo. Because like slow motion is when you have more frames than what the sequence is. So like in Europe, you guys are filming at 50 frames per second. So if you have a camera that's shooting at 100, then you can slow it down to 50 and it's like true slow motion. But a way to fake that when you're just using the same camera frame rates is basically what you just saw. And I learned it from an old video on YouTube, and I've always used it. I don't even actually know if it makes a difference. He states that it's smoother than if I were to just slow it down natively. Because as you saw, I like made this one slower. I don't really know. But I've trusted it. It's just one of those things. So this looks a little weird because it's zooming out and then zooming in. So I don't love that. That's all right. We'll do that. That's good. Mr. Halmar Fredrickson. That was a sick putt. Looks like someone's about to get big putted. This is a big putt. It might go in. I just go off the waveforms here. And based off that, didn't look like it was going to go in. Damn, that's brutal. This dude's going through the ringer. It does not feel good. Now he's doing a scuba. Dang, that's rough. If it resorts to that. Oh. Yeah, that's brutal. Alright. Just cut a little bit of that fat, because that's just a little too much. We don't need that. We don't need him walking up, you know? It's all about knowing when to keep it and when to trim it. It's like I mentioned early on in the stream is, I think it's one of the things that set Gatekeeper Media apart is the way it was edited. And I think the pacing of the videos have always been, in my opinion, the best in the game. And I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I just think the flow of our videos when it comes to the baseline, I just think really unmatched. I mean, there's a couple channels that also build a really good, that was a pretty decent shot, pretty good style as well, but I just feel like ours has always stood out. It's just been so smooth. And a lot of it goes to what we teach people early on is, one, trim the fat, because there's way too much fat. People overplay it, especially with post-produce. Trim it up. Two, get rid of any very drastic camera movements and anything that's jarring that's going to mess up the viewer. That just fucked me up. That was good. Damn, Denka. All right, so now we're going to do a replay because that was sick. But yeah, I would say those are the first two things that we teach. All right, we're going to keep this angle. Wow. What a shot. Maybe we will show this angle. Yeah, kind of needs that angle. So close to an ace. That's another one. We saw one earlier that hit off the basket and almost skipped OB. That one almost puts it in no chains. But yeah, like at this point, I'm keeping these pretty thin. Like I don't need their full routine. So you see it once or twice in the beginning. You just gotta cut to the action, man, because that's why we're here, right? I mean, you guys are here watching the longer part, but at least you're hanging out with me. We got a lot coming up. I don't know if we've really mentioned too much about it, but we have a lot of the Pro Tour stuff being slated to come out this off season. So that's a pretty huge undertaking in front of us, having the entire season to come out. So that's a big project that I'll probably do some editing to. Maybe do the same thing here. I think it's OB, dude. People are clapping, but that's going to be close. Is that where his disc landed? Or is that like the drop zone? Like what is going on?
Och så dyker den när det är motvind.
That's wild. Alright, so this angle looks a little better on the eye, so we're going to keep this angle. We don't need all that. It's too much. Too much. Then we're here for the single cam, but it's kind of long, so let's make sure there's no crazy jarring movements. Oh, homie missed. Halmar. That was sick. Looks like this might be a shorty as well. Let's hope so.
Vi får väl se.
I like the shorties. Yeah, it's definitely a shorty. With that type of reaction, that means he probably parks this based off this waveform.
Den är stabil så den kan komma.
What is that? What?
Det där var ett ace för mig.
Bro, I don't even know where that came from. Wow.
Den är stabil så den kan komma. Det där var ett ace.
That was sick. You know what? I think it's going to get 2 in a row. But we're going to change it up and do this one backwards. Because why not? Let's cut to this angle and leave it on this angle.
Den är stabil så den kan komma.
Oh, yeah.
Det där var ett ace för mig.
That's sick. Good job, team. And Dennis. See, so like, I'm so confused as to like what makes Halmar throw this as opposed to just like a lefty backhand.
Ja men alltså skämtar du eller?
I might have skipped OB. Skipped OB.
Ja men alltså.
Oh, I did skip OB.
Skämt.
That is brutal. Here, let me do that. Make it a little bigger for y'all. I just realized I've been working on a small screen.
Nej, vad fan.
There, that should be a little better for you. We could even do that for you. Make it even bigger. We could even do something like this. There we go. Let's change that up for you. Make the viewing experience a little better. Alright. So people are finding OB on this one. So this is an example where I'm just going to keep all this shit in. There's also no catch cam. So it's interesting.
Kom igen då. Ja, vad sagt. Nej.
I don't even know if he made that.
Kom igen då.
I don't think he made that. Oh, is this like a hazard? This must play as hazard. We'll see. Ooh. I mean, that's got to be hazard. Why else would he be throwing from in there? But Halmar should be in there as well, so. All right, wait. So, did this homeboy made it? Because I thought he missed it. All right. All right, so I think that first one was hazard, and these are OB. I do not know.
Jag ska pissa.
Oh shit. That's pretty funny.
Jag ska pissa. Jag ska pissa.
All right, what are we on? We're probably on 12, maybe 13. There's a couple par threes, probably 13. Maybe 14.
Oj, too high. Runt alltså.
Fuck.
Did he say what the fuck?
Nu.
Ja.
Nice. Runt alltså.
Fuck. Han hade ju gått OB.
Fick du en bra kick?
All right. I don't really know what happened on that one. That was a wild shot.
Sista vända.
If that was the intended line, then I do not think Palmar or Dennis had a good shot there. That's a funky one. I don't even know. Where is Skåne? It's on the southern side, kind of near Lund. In Malmo. Like, what? Is that out of bounds? I literally have no idea what's going on. I was talking earlier about how, like, not being there, you don't know. Like, dude, I have no idea. I don't even know where the OB is. Engineer's just gonna have to figure that one out. I think this is gonna be good. It looked good.
Jag vet inte. Jag tar nog.
Kom igen. Kom igen.
Oh! Holy shit! Bro. Oh, that was so good. That's gonna get a replay. Just because. Alright, this should work.
Jag vet inte. Jag tar nog.
Kom igen.
Oh my god. That's literally what the man sets up.
Kom igen.
Oh, that's like his bread and butter. Damn. That would have been sick. That would have been a good birdie. That was not it. I feel like this was OB. How's that not OB? It's like up against the line.
Du såg var jag låg.
Ja.
Damn, you went out in the same spot. Oh, that does not feel good. Dude, it's been struggling this back nine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got 4 more to go. Z, I feel like that's you hanging out. If it is, I appreciate you. If not, someone just lurking, that's cool too. Hopefully you learn a thing or two. This course definitely took a change.
Finns det någon gång jag inte spelar med träd eller?
Oh baby. Par 5, par 4. Oh, 15. Let's see here. About 2 hours. 2.5 hours probably. Set it. As long as there's not a bunch of par 4s, 5s here.
Äntligen någon gång.
Fan vad säker vind det är. Det var ju fan vindtid. Det var ju fan vindtid igår.
Like that shot. Low direct.
Yeah.
Doesn't even bring that backside into play. be just fine. Textbook. All right. What the fuck? Damn. Did he forget a diss? That's pretty funny. And then it tripped me out because then the dude was I thought it was Dennis, but just changed because he had a blue shirt on, black shorts. That's funny. And then I saw him throw, and I was like, "What?" All right, so 1 second, y'all. I need to upload something to YouTube. Hopefully, it doesn't slow us down. Should be all right. Man, this is long. Fucking 6 gigs. What is this? 52 minutes? Shit. Sorry, you probably can't see this right now. I'm looking at our CCR coverage. Wow, that's long. 52 minutes for a 9. That's crush. Wow. I don't love the baskets both being up. It's not really my jam, but I understand if they are low on power. Hey Z, keep lurking, my friend. Enjoy some CS. I haven't played that game in fucking years, but it's a good one.
Weed? Nej. Men stanna safe va? Inte det heller. Den är jättesafe, tror du?
See, homeboy is almost putting it in the other basket. Yeah, Z, I think there's going to be more of these. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I have to edit it either way, so why not just sit here and chat with y'all and shoot the shit with myself. But yeah, if there's anything you missed on it, I'm going to put it out on YouTube as well on one of our channels.
Den då, lägg den ut.
Hey, inside the circle is good. authority. Dallin is not fucking around. It's always hard to tell if they're playing well. Especially when you're out there filming. Editing's a little easier. Shout out Michael. Making it happen. Like sometimes people be like, yo, how they doing? What's the score? It's like, bro, I'm so dialed in, focused right now. I don't know the score. I just can tell if someone's kind of shooting good. Right to left tail, so set up perfect for the shot. Did he just crush it? Is that OB? Like, I have no idea. I feel like that's OB. Luckily, Ching, I think, has OB markers where the PDJ doesn't. It sucks. I miss Udisk. Udisk was dope because they used to give us everything already made. Great partnership. Like, that was good, right? People are clapping. And again, spectators clap even when people go B or take bogeys, so that doesn't mean nothing. This is home stretch. 16. Sure, that's good. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a little. Let me know when we're near the green. Good shot.
Ja, vi får bestämma på. Fråga mycket om den säger. Fråga mycket om den säger.
Still hard to freaking tell. Like I see him, like, did he go B? It says it was the most left, but maybe not. Holy shit.
Du sa aldrig någonting.
That was a crush as OB. Ooh. I think that was a fucking muscles right there, dude. See, homeboy is pulling out the righty forehand.
Ner.
This line. Oh my god.
Eller bra. Skit vad jag måste.
Kalmar learns how to throw lefty forehand and righty backhand, which I don't know if he can or cannot. I don't think he does comfortably because he doesn't do it very often. Dude, he is really good. It's really cool to see the era of players come from Europe, because like when we back in like 2020 we had a partnership with Natural Born and we were putting out Swedish coverage, or excuse me, Finnish coverage And it was back when Nicolas was like just starting to get some notoriety to him. Oh, what? Yeah, I think that's OB. Bro, that's OB. But yeah, that's how I feel about Halmars. In like freaking 3 or 4 years, we're gonna see him competing like at the top level, like for a Pro Tour spot or at Worlds on final round league card or some shit. Like, it's really cool. I'm glad this tall grass over here is not OB, because I thought it was at first. I was like, man, that's a tight landing zone. This is a little better. Damn, he went out all the way back here. Ugh. So your Swedish Open champion, I believe Dennis was.
Det var tveksamt om den gick för det.
Easy. I don't think that's a good number for him. Oh, that one freaking stuck. It's about time. These disc golf park baskets have not been catching, and I like to think they're pretty good baskets. Whoa. That was weird. That's a good birdie. Need that. Two more holes to go. We're cooking.
Nej. Fan.
There's a lot of stumps and shit here. Could like really mess up your play. I like to think Gustav is playing well. I mean, he just wanted to be on the last one, but I think he's playing well. Perfect, dare I say. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Damn, that one. Fuck. I didn't want to have to do another rewind. Oh, you. Why are you so good? Alright. Leave a lot of room on that front side there. Oh, he's fucking pointing out at the camera. Damn, homeboy knows. Oh, man. That's sick. We're going to pop this on down here. 25, right? Yeah, that makes 50. Bop. Oh man, it's a good angle for Michael too. Good job. I don't know if the point slash not the best, but that's okay. Catch it, catch it, catch focus. It did not happen, Michael. It did not catch focus. Damn. That's a rip.
Robert. Samma.
Så typ... Fan är det?
That's gonna be a no for me, dog. And so is all that. Oh, we don't need any of that. I don't love it. Don't do that. That's fine. All right, last hole. Not bad at all. A little slow, but we got there. Throwing these damn rewinds in because they're making big putts.
Den var lite clean.
And then we're throwing in these damn par fours.
Men det kan jag börja.
What's up, y'all? Welcome. If this is your first time in, this is the tail end of me editing the first round of the Skåne Open. Disc Golf Pro Tour stop number 5? Number 5? And we're on hole 18 here. So, with something new that I'm trying, I might be going live tomorrow as well. Do the other rounds. But we've been shooting the shit. Interacting with some of the chat. I've also been bullshitting here to myself. finishing on some long final holes here. Make sure you wake me up before you go.
En bra.
Damn, that might not be good. He might be up against that rock. I feel like I'm in Disc Golf Valley. Also, why is there a gap between him and the rest of the players? Oh, that's a shorter pad. There goes my inexperience to the course.
Den kommer in.
Go. Oh, dude.
Den får du förtjäna.
Is that even roll? Don't know which basket is. Oh boy.
Live coverage post-production.
Ger en hälsning till Chris.
Fuck you, Chris.
Hej!
Ah.
Ja, oj. Sorry. I mean, hi, Chris.
Oh man, that's good. Fuck you too, Freet.
Oj, sorry. I mean, hi. Live coverage post-production.
Ger en hälsning till Chris.
Fuck you, Chris.
Hej!
Ja, oj. Sorry. I mean, hi, Chris.
Oh, that's good. That just made my day. Oh shit. Frutioff has been killing it on the commentary. He actually took my job. Because it was originally just going to be Derek and I. And then we were like, well, we had him do it at the first event, and then we thought the chemistry was good, and why would we not have a pro player from the event who knows the course talk about it? So, as much as I do love commentary, as much as I do love commentary, I think Freet's perfect for this job. Good timing too. About to finish my upload on CCR. Just make sure if you haven't, go over to YouTube. CCR Open, Disc Golf Pro Tour, Q Series. Let's give that just a little bit more time. Why not?
Kom igen.
Var den glapp?
That's a good moment as well. Oh, he's good. Nice. I was afraid that rock was going to be a problem. Instead, that shaky camera work's the problem. So we'll change it up. Oh, no. That's not good either. All good. It don't mean nothing.
Oui.
Go in? Is that gonna go in? Short. Yo, homeboys. Alright, that's edge of circle. That's not rewind worthy. From this angle, it looks like it's way farther. No. No more rewinds for you, Hallamar.
Ja då, stolen!
Nah. I think Jesper can see this out. I hope. I'll get rid of that and... Oh, it always feels good. I usually watch the holdouts on 18. Kinda as like a
Vad sa du?
Jag sa inget.
victory lap, you know?
Han gjorde en drink alltså. Okej.
I'll take it. A little shaky, but it's fine. Just like this scenic look here.
Vad är det här? Lappa?
There we go. Nice. A couple highlights, couple chain bangs, a couple basket hits, a couple funny moments. So making of a good round there. All right. So lastly, let's just set the channels to the right. We're just gonna drop this to 15 and then drop this by like another 6 or 7. There we go. Just make the audio good. This actually should say round 1 bass. Perfect. We made it, folks. That is the end of round 1, the Skåne Open Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour stop number 5. Thanks for everyone that hung out with me today. Took a little break in there, had some lunch with the wife. She's been away the past couple days, so that was nice. But we got there in the end. Probably a little less than 2.5 hours here to make this happen. But yeah. Again, my name is Germ, Chris German, founder and co-owner of Gatekeeper Media. Co-founder, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I think I did. It's kind of a stream of consciousness editing, so kind of could say whatever I want. But yeah, if you learned something, you learned something. If you had fun, you had fun. If you didn't, well, guess what? No one likes me and I don't care. It's fun to hang out, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you then.